Welcome to the Weather Guru Podcast for July 28, 2026. On this Tuesday edition here in the lower 48, we're looking at the tornado and the severe thunderstorm warnings for all of the areas across the lower 48. Appreciate your support, ladies and gentlemen. Hit that like and subscribe button on the way in. We currently have a tornado warning in Tennessee and Virginia here, and this expires in about 30 minutes, 25 to 30 minutes here. This is for Genesee, Hawkins, Scott, Sullivan, and Washington counties here. It's already been a history of producing 1 inch to 1.5 inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds. This is radar indicated. So if you're in Kingsport, Tennessee, heading up I-81, Oak Grove, Bluntsville, this is just to the southwest of Bristol, Tennessee here. There is a tornado warning storm. The storms are moving east at 24 knots here, and they are a tornado warning radar indicated storms. Once again, for southwestern Sullivan County, Hawkins County, Washington County, Greene County, and South Central Scott County in southwestern Virginia here until 4:45 Eastern Daylight Time. You still got about 25 minutes on this storm. Radar indicated rotation, tornado, and quarter-size hail is likely. Get to the lowest basement or to interior room away from windows and doors. And the danger storm will be near Sturgeonsville around 4:10 Eastern Time and around Kingsport, Tennessee around 4:20 Eastern Daylight Time. So if you're in Leesburg, Okolona, Limestone, Churchill, Bays Mountain Park, Telford, Sulphur Gardens, Interstate 26 in Tennessee between mile markers 3 and 17, and Interstate 81 in Tennessee between mile markers 43 and 59. Take cover now as this tornado warning is making its way here. As I put the radar in motion here, you can see it coming through Kingsport area, Colonial Heights, Fall Branch, Oak Grove, heading toward I-26, heading toward Johnson City here. You want to be careful here as I zoom out. This is a very dangerous storm here. It's a tornado warning storm here for the next 25 minutes in that area here. So we also have a severe thunderstorm warning that's expiring for Frederick and Washington counties in Maryland, western Maryland. We're heading toward Frederick and Hagerstown area between South Mountain. Hail greater than 1 inch almost and 60-mile-an-hour winds here as these storms come racing through here on the radar here. So this is in effect for the next 20 minutes here in Frederick and Washington counties in Maryland. So severe thunderstorm warning in another one in central Virginia here. This is for Clark County. 1 inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds are noted here again. And the one in Frederick County now has just been canceled. Northwestern Virginia has been canceled here. So that's been canceled. That one's been canceled. Nebraska, same thing. You have 1 inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds. This is in rural Nebraska, south of Chadron, Nebraska, for Box Butte and Dawes County. 1 inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts there in central Nebraska here. We also have a severe thunderstorm warning for Virginia, Augusta, Waynesboro County here. This is up I-81 again towards Staunton. Once again, 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail here. Kentucky, you have a severe thunderstorm warning for Leslie, Letcher, and Perry counties. Almost an inch of hail here in Kentucky for those counties and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts here. So National Weather Service has issued in Jackson, Kentucky, severe thunderstorm warning. It has moved out the area, but it's still producing 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts and heavy rain and penny-sized hail here, just to the east of I-75 in London and Manchester, Kentucky, towards Hayden, Kentucky, and going extended into eastern Kentucky here. These storms continue to make their way through those areas there, through the one areas there too as well here. We have severe thunderstorm warnings continuing here out west in Colorado. This is for El Paso and Teller counties in Colorado here. This is for southern Colorado, southeastern Colorado here, as these storms continue to produce 1.25 inch hail, as well as winds gusting to 60-mile-an-hour winds there for northeastern Teller County and northwestern El Paso County in east central Colorado. These storms are producing 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts and half-dollar-size hail. Hail damage to vehicles is expected. Wind damage to roof, siding, and trees is expected. Woodland Park, Monument, Colorado, Palmer Lake, and Glen Eagle, Colorado, in those zones here. Just to the west of Air Force Academy and I-25 here, leaving Colorado Springs. You want to be careful here at the 25 corridor. As I zoom out, you can see these showers all around the Denver, Colorado Springs metro area continues here. You want to be careful in those areas too as well. Now we continue to see the warnings, like I said, in Kentucky, Virginia, Maryland, Pennsylvania, Adams and Franklin's County. This expires in 20 minutes here. This includes Adams and Franklin's County here. This includes the city of Waynesboro, Fairfield, Pennsylvania, Maryland state line, as well as Greencastle, Pennsylvania, just to the north of Hagerstown. This includes Interstate 81 from mile marker 0 to 9 here. So you got that. Southwestern Adams County in south central Pennsylvania and southeastern Franklin County until 4:45 Eastern Daylight Time. 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts and penny-sized hail. So most of these storms here continue to march to the east and southeast here as they continue to march along I-81. I-70 will impact it toward Frederick here, all down this line here. I-270 from Urbana moving on out toward Germantown and on toward the D.C. area here. These showers are making their way and approaching their way out. As you zoom out, you can see it's part of a quasi-linear convective system here that's moving through even up until Harrisburg and Allentown, the Lehigh Valley, experiencing rain, though not severe yet, but there is severe thunderstorm warning in effect for those areas heading toward Lancaster. So all these areas here are going to be impacted by the severe thunderstorm warnings that continue to be in this area. Now we also have a severe thunderstorm warning for Cherokee County and Monroe County in North Carolina and Tennessee here. This includes the city of Murphy and Andrews, North Carolina, just up US 441 and the Smoky Mountain Expressway there. 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Andrews, Murphy, Hiwassee Dam, Marble, and Unica, North Carolina, as these storms continue to race off into the southeast here through the mountains here, and we'll continue to watch those as they make their way towards the North Georgia, may clip the North Georgia mountains there in Clayton and Hiwassee. On 441 there. We'll see how far it gets there while being severe thunderstorm warned there. Now we continue to experience flash flood in New York and Pennsylvania, Sullivan and Wayne counties here. Flash flood warning for next hour and 3 minutes here. Radar indicated 1 to 2 inches per hour here. So this is going to include the New York City metro area and northern New Jersey. As you can see, Poughkeepsie, all these areas getting heavy rain into the city here toward the Bronx. Staten Island, you look pretty clear, but still the warnings are here. And northern New Jersey, if you're coming out of northern New Jersey, there's plenty of warnings there as well that will continue to make an impact. And then we don't want to forget our friends out west in Colorado and New Mexico. Flash flood warnings continue to flash here north of the Santa Fe area here, and including Santa Fe, east of the Santa Fe area, as the monsoonal flow, as I put this in motion here, continues to stream these showers to the north and to the east here through New Mexico here. And that's why we had those green boxes, those flash flood warnings there. As it continues in the Four Corners region, the monsoonal flow continues to flow. The southwest monsoon season continues to make its impact here. And then we have finally, ladies and gentlemen, a few special marine warnings here. This is for New England out toward the mid-Atlantic here. Chesapeake Bay to Delmarva. Very careful as these storms exit out here out the coast here. So we're coming along Interstate 64 there toward Yorktown, outside their way. We're leaving 301 out of Waldorf and St. Charles County, St. Mary's County, Maryland, toward Lexington Park and the base out there. Be very careful. There is some Chesapeake Bay has special marine warnings out there as well, as we continue to follow all of these afternoon storms that continue to make their impact. And then in the tropical Atlantic, Volusia and Brevard counties here, Space Coast, Rockledge, Vienna, Indianola. Some showers are here. They're going to be exiting the Space Coast and Cape Canaveral and Cocoa Beach. That's going to provide some for boaters and mariners 34-knot winds and gusts near Patrick Air Force Base and out there. And that's just to be very careful there in those areas too as well. So those are special marine warnings. That's all we have going on right now as far as watches warnings, flood watches, severe thunderstorm warnings, and special marine warnings here. As I zoom out, I can show you the big picture here. The East Coast is lit up with severe thunderstorm warnings as that line come through, and flood watches in the Northeast and the Mid-Atlantic, and then also in Florida. Then out west, we have the recap. We have the flood watches, flash flood warnings and watches in New Mexico, Colorado, and the Four Corners area as the monsoonal flow comes in as well. And then the California and other states, they look clear and good from Seattle down to Sacramento, San Jose, LA, and San Diego. Then the Weather Guru update for the severe thunderstorm warnings and watches for July 28, 2026. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I appreciate your support, and I'll see you on the next episode on the Weather Guru, signing off.